Hello and welcome to my channel Inspiring Life Changes. Welcome back to those of you who've been here before, and welcome to those of you who've come over to see what it's all about. My name is Colette and this is my channel, and today I am going to be doing something slightly different to the usual tarot readings that I do. I have got myself 2 new decks, and because I've got over 100 subscribers now, thank you very much, I've decided that I'm going to do like a special bonus reading for everybody. So this is going to be like an all persons reading, all signs in one. I've not done this before, so it's going to be interesting for me as well. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my new decks. I have 2, as I was saying. They are the Keepers of Light deck and the Angel Guide Oracle. They're both oracles, they're not tarot cards, so it's a different thing for me in that respect. Also, they're both by Carl Gray as well, and I love them. They're absolutely beautiful cards, absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to start off this reading for Aries, and I'm going to pull one card from one deck, or at least I'm going to try to pull one card from one deck and one card from another, but we'll see what happens. So a card for Aries. If there's more than 2 cards, then I'll take more than 2 cards, but I'm going to try and keep it as quick and simple as possible. There will be only 2 cards, like one for confirmation, if that's how it comes out, but I'm just going to let it do its own thing and see what happens. And my camera's getting really glary again. I don't know why it does this. So Aries, please. Card for Aries. Here we go, Aries. You have got Lord Shiva, Transcendence. And it's saying, rise up, honour your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. And of course, at this moment, Aries, you also have Mars in your own sign as well. So Mars is quite a home there. Rise up and honour your inner force, but honouring is very much a Aries-Mars combination of energy there. So maybe there's a situation in your life here, Aries, where you're being called to honour it, rise up, and stay strong with it. Be strong about it is what's coming through for me here. And go with the flow of where the universe is taking you. So listen to your inner guidance in some ways. Transcend, rise above the situation or the problem that you have at this time, Aries. With Lord Shiva here. So we'll see which card comes out for you from the Angel Guide. I do have the books, but I'm going to try and just read what comes up for me. So the Angel Oracle guidance for you here, Aries, is the card of clear, cancel and release. So this is saying that when you get negative thoughts coming into your head, when you find yourself going down the same pathway, thoughts, negative emotions, use the words clear, cancel and release. And I also add to this transform as well, because I like to think of it as being released and transformed. Transform it into the light rather than kind of just leaving it. But that's just me. So these are your 2 energy cards to work with here, Aries. For you. Transcendence and clear, cancel and release. So basically what it's saying is that by clearing and releasing the energy, you will be able to rise above it. So when you find yourself going down that pathway of thinking that negatively, or finding that fear may be overcoming your inner peace and harmony, and you're having difficulty to kind of stand up for yourself maybe as well, then clear, cancel and release those negative energies, and you will transform them into something else. It's a very, very powerful way of doing it as well. It's a very powerful way of clearing out those negative thought patterns, because you become aware as you're doing them. So let's move on to Taurus. And let's see what Taurus has got going for them at this moment in time. And Keepers of Light card for Taurus, please. What is Taurus experiencing at this time? What is it that Taurus is needing to know? Who is guiding them at this moment? Who is Taurus's main guidance, main energy that they are working with or working through? For Taurus, please. Card for Taurus. Card for Taurus. No, take that one. Taurus, you have Machisel deck, which is all about higher learning. It says you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So it's basically saying that you have gone through something recently and you have learnt something from it. It's got the flower of life behind his head here as well. They're really beautiful cards. But there is still more to learn, is kind of what's coming over for me here. But now you've kind of integrated whatever that experience was. You've learned something from that experience. And now you need to go within and kind of really integrate it into yourself to really fully understand what it was all about. I feel is what the Machisel deck is saying here. Higher learning, learning it from another level, seeing it from another viewpoint, another perspective maybe. Understanding it on a soul level rather than just on the physical level. That there is more to the story than what you may already be aware of, Taurus. So let's see what the angel guides would like to say to you. What's the energy that goes along with this card of higher learning for Taurus, please? And this card has come out in reverse, and interestingly, when these cards come out in reverse, it means you need to pay more attention to the message. It's not a negative message, it just means that it's kind of really wanting to imprint something on you. And so the message that you have here, Taurus, is saying expect miracles. So it seems to be saying that you are awakening on a deeper soul level, and that now you've gone through this experience, you can expect things to change, expect miracles to happen in your life, Taurus, because things have shifted on some level to a higher energy, energetically here. You're no longer working on the same energetic level as you were before, and that miracles are coming your way. Beautiful cards. So, card for Gemini. Let's see what the message is for Gemini. Gemini. What is the message for Gemini, please? What is the message for Gemini? What lesson, what experience, what is it that Gemini is working with, working through, working... Two cards. Again, typical Gemini duality. One for each side of you. So you've got here Radha, which is the soul flame, and it says rediscover a lost part of yourself. experience relationship, harmony and healing. So it's saying that you have the ability at this time to reignite your soul flame, to bring something back that has been lost, that you can reignite that part of yourself. And in doing so, you will experience relationship with harmony and healing. And you also have Lady Nada, who is heart awakening. And it says, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. And they are both, interestingly, turquoise cards as well. So for me, these are to do with the heart, the throat and the heart communication chakra here. Balancing the two out, maybe. It did actually come out this way, so we'll hold them up that way. So there is a soul flame, and what it's saying to me is that the soul flame is at this time able to be reignited in your heart chakra here. When you awaken to acceptance and divine love, it will bring that heart chakra back to life, and you'll discover a part of yourself that you had forgotten, Gemini. So let's see what the angel guide oracle cards want to add to this. That's very quick. Again, we have 2, so we'll go with it. Okay, we have, I think it's actually round that way, so I'm going to put it that way. So we have guardian angel with the Radha soul flame here. Again, round the wrong way. Guardian angel, which says that you are being guided, you are being looked after while you go through this experience of searching for that part of yourself. Your guides are there, they are working with you. They are helping you to rediscover that part of yourself here. And we also have with Lady Nada, Heart Awakening, the card of, oh, I don't know if I read it. It actually says awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive balance. I think I might have said that. And sacred plan as well. So there is a sacred plan with your guardian angel working with you to bring this to light, is how I feel for you Geminis at this time. The sacred plan is coming to fruition here. And these are the angels or the energies that you are working with at this time, Gemini. So moving on, we will do Cancer. And let's see what we have for Cancer here. What is the energy for Cancer? What is Cancer experiencing, working through, working with, learning from, growing from? Energy for Cancer. Cancer energy. Almost. Didn't quite want to come out. Let's see what happens. For Cancer. Sorry about the glare on my camera. I'm not really wanting to close the curtain up completely today. Cancer energy. Cancer. Card for Cancer, please. What is the energy that Cancer is working with? There we go. Oh, you've got Machisel deck as well, Cancer. So you're also going through a higher experience of learning. Higher learning. You've also gone through and learned something, and now you also have to integrate it. You need to, again, it's that finding meaning or purpose on a higher level, on a more soul level of why, the deeper reasoning or the deeper purpose behind something here. in order to be able to move beyond where you are now, to further your progress, you have to kind of find the hidden kind of understanding, I feel. Inner study. Studying yourself is really what it talks about. Studying your own process, your own story. Cancer. And we have, we've got two that have turned over here. So the Angel Guide Oracle message is spiritual growth, which I think is very apt for the Machismo deck card, because it does talk about that higher learning, that kind of connecting with your spirit, your soul, and in doing so growing through this process. There is a growth occurring here, I feel, on a deeper level of understanding, and you also have learning experience. So it is saying to me that there is, whatever it is that you're going through or you have been through, there is a much deeper purpose behind it, and you need to understand that. You need to understand that deeper purpose for your own. Sorry, the way I look at it, it looks backwards, so I like to have it the right way around. You need to understand that deeper purpose for your own soul growth here, in order to be able to, like it says, progress forward, or further progress to be able to happen for you here, Cancer. So, Cancer, we now have Leo. Reading for Leo. What is the message for Leo? Leo's message. What is it that Leo is experiencing, understanding, going through, experiencing, evaluating? What is the message here for Leo? What is it that the Keepers of Light would like to say to Leo today? What is the message here for Leo? Message for Leo. You have Kuan Yin, care and compassion. And it's of a purple colour as well. And there's 3 different stages of the purple, which is quite interesting as well. So it says, choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. So if there's an experience in your life at this time, Leo, where you're needing to give of yourself, put some more effort into something, it's saying choose care and compassion to do that. Choose love over anything else, over being too strong, or do what is right for everyone. Kind of saying to me, take yourself out of the equation in a way, and try and see the bigger picture here, and work for the good for all, is what's coming through for me from that card. So the Angel Guide Oracle cards. What do the Angel Guides want to say? The Angel Guides for Leo. Angel guides for Leo. What would you like to say to Leo? What is the message, please? Ah, you two have got learning experience. So this is saying to me that there is a situation where you can learn a lot from this. You can learn a lot by showing care and compassion, rather than maybe Leo doing something for your own benefit, for something that you feel is going to, or wanting to get the most from a situation for yourself, as I was saying, rather than the kind of the bigger picture here, the overall good of something, the overall benefit for all, what is good for everyone, what is going to benefit everyone. And as you do that, Leo, you are also going to be learning something from that about yourself, about your inner heart, because this is a learning experience. So it's going to give you a chance and the opportunity, by the way that you respond to a situation, to have a learning experience, a soul growth experience. So let's move on from Leo to Virgo and see what the cards would like to say for Virgo. Virgo energy, Virgo season. We are still in Virgo season at this time. And I will actually be doing a Virgo reading, tarot reading, after this as well, because I haven't got around to doing it yet. So I need to start my tarot cycle again. And as it's Virgo season, that's where we are, that's where we're at. So, Virgo. What would the Keepers of Light like to say to Virgo? Mother Mary, love and peace. That's so very fitting for a Virgo sign, seeing as Virgo is also the Virgin. And it says, let go of the need to be right, choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So if you're in a situation at the moment, Virgo, where you're feeling as though you have to prove a point, or you feel as though you have to be right about something, no matter the consequences of that situation, just by sticking to being right. This card in particular is saying that by choosing peace, you're actually allowing the healing process to take place as well. Because this is mother energy. And Virgo, of course, is the kind of eternal mother energy card as well, being an earth energy. So mother healing is possible at this time. It may be that some of you are needing that kind of mothering love as well, to help heal a situation in your life that may have something to do with a mother. Maybe you need to take another look at a situation that had something to do with your own mother, or maybe you are a mother. But its main message really seems to be about letting go of that need to be right and to transform that situation by bringing in the Mother Mary energy of love and peace here. And what she's really saying is that peace and love is much more important than the need to always be right, which will cause more conflict. So let's see what the Angel Guide Oracle wants to add to this. What does the Angel Guide side oracle cards want to add to Mother Mary? Harmony and resolution. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It kind of speaks for itself, really. That by choosing not to stick to a point or push a point or try to prove that you are always right, you will bring harmony and resolution to a situation. And again, it could have something to do with harmony with a mother figure or a aspect of your childhood to do with your mother herself. But there's something that can be healed now with this energy to do with the mother energy, I feel, Virgo. Maybe just by seeing somebody else's point of view as well. Maybe that's also what this is saying, that just because you have your own point of view doesn't mean that it's necessarily the right view or the only view, Virgo. So let's see. Libra. Libra energy. What would the cards like to say to you, Libra? What would the cards like to say to Libra? What is the message here for Libra? Libra message. Message for Libra. And I will just say, because I didn't say this at the beginning, but I should have done, that it's Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and also cusp signs. So if you're in any of those, if you have your Moon or your Rising or your Venus, there is going to be a link in the description box down below for those of you who don't know where those placements are but might want to find out. You can go and do so. So Libra, you have Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. Now, that's not always an easy thing for Libra, because Libra, being an air sign, definitely likes to stay up in the air and see things from a different perspective. But being up in the air is not always helpful, because you can't actually do anything when you're up there. You need to bring that energy down and connect with the ground, connect and earth yourself, ground yourself, Libra, is what this is saying to me. Because you need to, it's great being up there and having all these amazing ideas, but unless you actually ground them in the physical realm, nothing's going to happen, which is what this is saying to me here. Also, learning that everything is connected as well on the earth plane. But I feel especially at this time, it may be also, Libra, that you're very aware of that connection of everything, that you've kind of come to that realization that everything is connection, and you are seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing what's happening to the earth plane, and maybe you're not liking it, and you're kind of choosing to disconnect from it because it's too painful as well. There could also be aspects of that, but again, if you don't come down to earth and ground, then there's not going to be anything that you can do about it. And you may feel as though there isn't anything you can do about it, but there always is, even if it's just small things like changing your own environment, doing things differently for yourself, maybe not buying so many chemical products, things like that, all make a difference to the planet. So let's see what the angel guide cards would like to say here. Opportunity and change. So the opportunity for change is there. But interestingly, we have those birds in the background as well. So it's kind of like, this is you up here when you need to actually bring that down. Because like I was saying, the opportunities may be there, but if you're not grounding on the earth plane, then you're not going to bring them into manifestation. You're not going to change anything by just thinking about it in that sense. It needs to have some action. So the opportunity is there for you to change your, maybe just your own environment as well, like I was saying. And by doing that, by making small changes, it will kind of grow for you. You maybe make connections with other like-minded people as well and become connected in that way. People who all kind of think along the same lines. But the opportunity for change is there, Libra, at this time for you to make a difference. So let's see. Scorpio. Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy, please. What would the Keepers of Light like to say to Scorpio at this time? What's the message here for Scorpio? Scorpio energy. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Venus rising. It's really quite glary. Oh, that's better. Maybe I need to look at the camera more. Don't know if it makes any difference or not. Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, Scorpio energy. And cusp energy for Scorpio. There we go. Scorpio, you have the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So this talks to me about celestial beings, as in people who are not of this earth plane, who are connecting with you, Scorpio, or trying to connect with you, Scorpio. Because there is something that you need to do, a divine lesson maybe you need to learn. But you are being guided. It says here you are being guided. And the reason that you're being guided, Scorpio, is to find your own happiness here. Happiness is your purpose. So what it's really saying to me is that you are not on your own here. You may feel as though you're on your own, Scorpio, at times. But there is a higher energy that is watching over you, that is kind of trying to guide your pathway for you. But the thing about connections is we have to ask. We have to ask for this energy to come into our lives. We have to ask for it because we have free will. And if we don't want to go down that path, we don't have to. But if we are ready and if we are willing and that if we ask, then we will get a response. Maybe not always the one we expect, but we will get a response. We may not even recognise that that's what it is either. So what's the angel guide for Scorpio here? Do the work. So the work, of course, is the inner journey. The inner journey, the inner work to find your happiness. I think it's saying that you're not going to find it outside of yourself here, Scorpio. You need to look within. Do the work on yourself, and that means kind of really looking at your life, really looking at how you respond to certain situations in your life, or people, or just in general. And in doing so, again, you can see that he's got this flame, this like star over his heart, and I feel that it's that connection here that you have this kind of heart connection with something, possibly something that an energy that you've known before. That he's working with you through you doing that work, through you clearing out and it feels like you're clearing out the kind of story of human evolution in a way, what you've been told, the way that you've been told that things actually are, compared to how things, or what you've been told how things, in the sense of the stories that we are told, the conditioning, that kind of thing. Whereas I feel as though you're kind of looking and learning on a deeper level again. And this divine director for me just feels like somebody who's from a different system, is how it's feeling, a different dimension. Scorpio, that you have this ability to work with this energy to make big changes. Quite possibly not just in your own life as well here. But it is about finding your happiness through doing that. So let's see what Sagittarius has to say here. Or what we have for Sagittarius. That was quick. And we have Rada, Soul Flame again. So you too are rediscovering a lost part of yourself, Sagittarius. Experience relationship harmony and healing. So there's a part of yourself that you're bringing into your conscious awareness, a part of yourself that you may have left behind at some point in your life, that you didn't think was relevant, that you may have experienced a lot of pain and kind of pushed it away, ignored it. But this is kind of saying that it is a part of your soul and that you need to reclaim it. It needs to be recognised here and reclaim it as you, as a part of yourself. And so let's see the angel guide message for you, Sagittarius. Angelic protection. Very beautiful. So it's saying that you are being protected by the angels. The angels have your back. The angels are watching out for you. The angels are cheering you on in this process of rediscovery of something. And it may be that you have to go through a difficult awakening in a way. But the angel, I feel the angel protection is here to let you know that you have that. I mean, it's a very powerful energy here. If you look at this card here, it's very powerful looking energy. It's better. And so to have that protection around you and to know that you have that protection around you also makes it a lot easier to deal with painful situations that you may be having to face at this time, Sagittarius, in order to integrate that part of yourself back into you. So let's see what Capricorn is going through at this time. What is happening for Capricorns Capricorns are not having an easy time. All that planetary energy sitting in your sign at this moment, Capricorn. Seems to have been there forever. Krishna devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Devotion to something. Devotion to your own path, devotion maybe to a teacher, devotion to yourself even, devotion to your purpose, your, like the bigger picture in your life possibly, Capricorn. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. That's a nice message. Because Capricorns are going through a hard time at this moment, like I was saying, with Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter still all sitting in your energy. It is quite a lot to do with commitment as well in some ways, because Saturn is the planet of commitment. And so if you have become committed to something recently, if you have committed yourself to a pathway or changing your life or doing something for the greater good, then that has been seen. And it is being, I also feel as though it's being, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's being supported, is what it feels like. It's being supported from a higher level. So whatever that devotion is, Capricorn, keep your focus. I think that's also what it's kind of saying to me here as well. Your focus on your spiritual path maybe. And listen to your spiritual guidance, your spiritual inner knowing, spiritual voice, what it's trying to say to you at this time. And interestingly as well, it's got this third eye focus here, and it goes up to the crown chakra, which is like open with a peacock feather. So it's like a connection between the third eye and the crown chakra. So trusting your instinct, your inner knowing. Oh, it's beautiful as well. So the devotion is saying that it's going to bring you joy and contentment. You will get joy and contentment from this devotion, Capricorn, wherever it is that you devote yourself to. And it can be a work situation, it can be a family situation, a home situation. But it's being devoted to something. It can be a pet even. A relationship. But whatever that devotion is, it's saying that it will bring you great joy and contentment. But you need to trust in yourself and the guidance that you are being given here. So let's see what we have for Aquarius at this time. Oh, it's too soon. I don't want to use that one. Doesn't feel right. Aquarius. What is the message for Aquarius, please? Okay. Aquarius, you have Archangel Michael trusting heaven. It says you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So whatever it is that's worrying you, bothering you, maybe keeping you up at night, it's got you concerned, stressed maybe, can't put it down. It's saying that you need to let go or surrender those concerns and give them over to a higher energy here, because this higher energy will take care of it. It will look after it. It will look after you in the process of doing it. And as you do that, as you surrender your concerns, something amazing will occur for you. A miracle will occur. And again, like I say, it doesn't necessarily always come in the way that we expect. We may not even recognize it as a miracle at the time. Archangel Michael, again, is a very powerful energy to be working with. What have we got here? So we've got blessings in abundance, which came out in reverse. So again, it's a very strong, powerful message. And it goes very nicely with this miracle that's going to occur for you here. And it's saying that if you trust in the process, if you trust in your own inner guidance and the guidance that you're receiving, and you surrender to that process, completely surrender, let it go, stop trying to kind of make something happen the way you want it to happen or in the timing that you want it to happen, but allow something to occur in a natural way, it will bring in blessings and abundance for you, which will be the miracle. The blessings and abundance that you are kind of manifesting in your life by just surrendering all that negativity, all those worries, all those fears over something. And the other card that fell out with it, which I will read very quickly, is Friendship and Union, which is interesting because that is a very Aquarius energy as well. Friendship, union, harmony, sociability. So maybe there's also something that's going to occur with people that you know around you. Maybe new friends coming your way. People who you may have outgrown people, Aquarius. And maybe you're feeling that maybe you're feeling bad for a situation. Maybe you're feeling that you shouldn't leave somebody behind if you're having to do that as well. And maybe this is saying that new people are ready to come into your life if you surrender how things are, if you stop trying to make things be the way that you think they should be, then maybe you will open up to something that's going to be even more kind of miraculous for you here. So, lastly, we have Pisces energy. And keep getting very, very glary, and I don't know whether it has got anything to do with kind of keeping eye contact with the camera as much as possible. Here we have Saint Germain, karma releasing, which is very appropriate for Pisces energy because that is all about surrendering and letting go. The energy of Pisces, and it is saying move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. And of course there is a lot of drama in the world at this moment in time, Pisces, and you being super sensitive, you may well be picking up on all of that as well. But it's saying move beyond your drama, move beyond it. Don't allow it to affect you. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in it. Don't bring it into your energy. Go your own way and do your own thing. And in doing so, you will release that attachment, and it will allow new energy to come in. And also releasing the karma from that as well. time to move beyond a situation that is causing you to feel as though there's a lot of possible anxiety, drama, being something that we can create for ourselves as well, Pisces. Okay, trust the universe, it's saying. Then trust the universe, and it doesn't get much more powerful than that, really. Trusting the universe. Trust that the universe knows what it's doing. Trust that the universe is taking you on the right path at the right time. Allow yourself to surrender to that energy, releasing what you no longer need. And that you're part of it all as well, Pisces. I think that's quite important as well. In that trust is this kind of understanding that you are a part of everything, of all of it. You are connected at the very centre. You are your own universe, in fact, and that you are creating whatever is happening for you. You are creating it at the very centre of your own universe. And so take it from your universe into the bigger universe, and to trust that that universe is there for you, that you are part of something bigger, that it's not just you kind of trying to control or create on a smaller scale just in your own little world, in a way, Pisces. So I hope that you've enjoyed that reading for all signs. Like I say, it's the first time I've ever done anything like that, so I don't know how it would be received or whether it's something that I'll continue. I don't know. It'd be interesting to get some comments, actually, some feedback in the description box down below, or the comment section. If you could just leave me a comment and say how you felt about it and whether you enjoyed it or not. I enjoyed doing them. I must say it was quite interesting for me, something different. Like I say, I'm usually a tarot reader rather than an oracle reader, so it's kind of a different way of looking at cards. And if you have liked it, please could you thumbs it up for me, because it does help my videos to get out into the bigger YouTube world, and therefore people can see them, come back to my channel and hopefully subscribe to my channel. And if you have subscribed to my channel recently, thank you very much. And to those of you who haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I will be putting out more videos, all the zodiac signs, the new moon when it's coming up. I will also be doing the astrology and a tarot reading for that, and also do all the full moons as well, and any of the major shifts of energy. If the planets move from one sign to another, I kind of try to do a reading on that as well. Everything is on my playlist. If you're interested, I have a playlist. You can go there, check it out and see what you think of my videos. Again, please comment if you feel like doing so. Also share my videos if you feel that they're going to be of any help to anybody else. And in the meantime, thank you very much for being on my channel and helping me to grow it. It really, it's just, I can't really express how much it's kind of brought something new into my life just doing this. It's quite incredible. Though I'm a tarot reader of 30 years experience, it is a totally different way of reading the cards. I usually have somebody sitting there and reading for somebody, so this is a very different experience, but I have really enjoyed it, and I really do appreciate those of you who have subscribed to my channel, and all of you who have left me comments to date as well. If I haven't replied to your comments yet, I am sorry. I will get round to it. I have just been a bit busy with other things. So again, take very good care of yourselves, all signs, and hopefully I will see you all again soon.